Greatness is a significant addition to history. It is living a life that you love, knowing that what gets in the way won't stop you, and it's going the extra mile. But great is not all one-sided or just to describe the worthy. It's an excessive pride, an excessive stubbornness. It's loss of love due to lack of seeing eye to eye, and it's making mistakes that follow you. But most of all, greatness is full of awe.
I would probably tell him that I wish we had met when we were younger and knew each other, because we're both the same age and we'd have had a lot in common.
One thing that I would tell my dad that I haven't told him already is that I will be forever eternally grateful for the love and the sacrifice, the guidance, and the example that he's set for his family, for me, and especially for his grandkids, my kids, because he's just been a rock.
I don't really know. I'm such a blabbermouth. I think I've told everything I know.
Tell him that I've always been in awe of his ability to truly have unconditional love for his family. I think that unconditional love is something we talk about, but we don't recognize how really truly difficult it is to live it. And I've been amazed by his ability to do that.
We met Guy in Issaquah, then we met him down in Holden. I think we met him about 3 different places when he still lived in Alaska. Part of the time we still lived in Washington. And he'd always talked about Marie, about this wife he had. And he'd say things they'd done in that. But we never met Marie. She never showed up. So finally one day I told him, I thought Marie was just a myth.
There's a bunch, but one of my favorites happened in the summer when I was 12. My 11-year-old cousin Shandia came up to spend the summer with our family in Alaska. And my dad's always been very creative in his parenting style. And I guess we were kind of at that age where we were pretty sassy and whatnot. We didn't think we were, but I guess they thought we were. And one night for dinner, we were all sitting around the table, my whole family, and I don't even remember what was said, probably something like pass the cheese or something anyway. And one of us said something that was sassy, and all of a sudden, like, my parents, my dad, my stepmom, they both like pulled out these water guns and just like went crazy with the water guns spraying, and food went flying, and plates went up to try to protect, and if we put a plate up over our face to protect our face, and they would shoot us down in our belly, and then we'd cover our belly and they would shoot us in the face. And anyway, it was like all chaos broke loose. And so we kind of learned about not being sassy, especially when we were eating dinner, because you never knew what they were going to do.
Well, we've talked quite a bit since we've got to know each other, and especially since we've lived here. I think both of us being in the Air Force, we've told a lot of war stories, and we've enjoyed talking about our experiences in the service.
My favorite story about him is a story that goes back to when we first met 30